guys, what's going on? Sunny here with Online Sales Funnel Academy, coming to you from my home office near Seattle, Washington. Hey guys, so in today's video, I wanted to pick up where I left off. I just got done filming the first two videos that this is part of a series of, although this can be a standalone piece of content. I want to talk about today how to, once you figured out which level of awareness that your people are at, your future customers, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just going to very quickly do a recap here. Basically, below this dotted line right here, your person is unaware that they have a problem. Okay, then let's say they, in my previous example, I said they sprained their foot or they broke their ankle and they're going to need surgery. Okay, but they broke their foot here and they're scared, and then they decided to go to a doctor, and the doctor told them that one of the options is surgery, right? So now they're at level 3, they're joyful, or starting to be optimistic. And then once they make the decision for surgery, they are powerful, they feel power. These are the emotions that they're feeling, okay? And then once they have the surgery done and it came out great, then now they feel content, trusting, responsive, serene. Okay, and in the end, your surgical procedure was the absolute decision here, okay? So it just kind of walks the person up the 5 levels of awareness of your product or service in the customer journey. Okay, so in the first two videos, what we talked about was, your end result, your product is at the very tippy top after they've purchased, and you're going to be speaking down to the level. Typically, it's at this level right here, to figure out what it is that your consumers are doing in your market, in their day-to-day life, because they don't know that they need you as the final decision maker here. Okay, so what we need to do is create content that hits them right between the eyes and meets them, quote, where they're at inside their head. So in the previous example, in the previous video, I had said that the final thing that I'm selling is a fitness drink or shake. Okay, just for examples here. Okay, so what we do is we come down into the scared level and we say, okay, our people are feeling rejected. And then what you do is you figure out why they feel rejected. So this is where you have to do market research and figure out why would people feel rejected, because they need to lose weight, right? Maybe they're having a problem with their spouse, or may feel insecure at work, or maybe they're insecure, male or woman, because they have to, they can't fit into their clothes anymore. So let's go with insecure. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to open up a new document here. Now, so the emotion that this little worksheet that we're going to do here. Okay, so the end result is the shake. Okay, so the pain is that they're insecure. Okay, so we want to ask yourself this question: what situations are your future customers in that they feel this way without your product? Okay. So what we're going to do is, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to choose a story. Now there's a couple different ways to do this. But this is just one of the solutions. So you're going to choose a story that has a problem solution combo, and it can be your story or someone else's story. Does that make sense? So that's the first thing you're going to do. And number 2, you're going to plug that story into the Epiphany Bridge, which I'm about to teach you in just a second. Epiphany Bridge Script. Okay, I did not spell that right. It's going to drive me crazy too if I don't just review. Spelling. Ha! It didn't even do it. Oh Lord. Epiphany. Here. I actually have it pulled up somewhere else, I think. I can spell it right there. Oh, EPI, PHA. EPI. Come on. That's funny. Okay, there we go, guys. Okay. AKA the hero's journey. Okay, great. So the fun part about this is that the hero's journey is also the same script that they use in Hollywood. And you just have to come out here. I've got it written down in other places, but you just come out here to Epiphany Bridge Script. And there's actually, it's right here. It's by Russell Brunson. He's the one who really put this into, I'm going to click on this one right here. This is the actual script. Okay, so somebody did a blog post on it, right? So the whole idea of the Epiphany Bridge Script is that if you can get someone to feel the way that you felt in your story and bring them down your journey over to the triumph, that you will cause them to come up the emotional ladder and actually get them to like agree with you, right? So, oh, there's a worksheet. Let's take a look. Okay, fine. Let's do this. Actually, I think I downloaded somebody's Epiphany Bridge. So for my example, I'm just going to copy and paste it in. Well, it's not. Okay, everyone, we're back. I had to take a little detour there and then come back. Okay. So I've uploaded the Epiphany Bridge script questions in here, and there's basically only 8, and then there's like 2 subsections right here. But remember, what we're doing is showing you guys how to tell a story that's effective, okay? So the end result is going to be, we want them to, okay, the end result is that the shake works by my shake, right? Okay, so now if and they're insecure. So now if I want this story to be congruent with this, I have to figure out a way that tells a story about how either I didn't have the shake or I wasn't sure if the shake was right for me, but then it was and I was triumphant, okay? So this, for something like that, the physical product that you're like a consumable, there's a lot of apprehension. And remember, you're speaking not quote down, but you're speaking down to the unaware person who doesn't know anything about your thing and about your product. And the only thing that's going to bring them up is hearing a story from you about, oh, well, if she did it, then maybe I could do it too. Okay, we have to get them to overturn any internal objections they have, any false beliefs, any bad stories or lies that they're telling themselves that would keep them from taking one step forward with you, okay? So you can take this really, really, really one step at a time. And I'll show you what I mean here. Like, you can go really simple at first, okay? So the first goal is to just get it out on paper. Okay, so what you want to do, like I said before, is just choose a story that has a problem. This can be your story or someone else's, okay? So I'm going to pick my story. If I had a story. Actually, I have a story. I drank a shake once, and started taking a shake for a couple months. So, okay, my story. Okay, plug the story into your script. Okay, so what? Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was missing a sentence. Okay, so the very first question is, what is the backstory that gives you a vested interest in the journey at all? Like, why was I even on this road to begin with? So you can just start super simple, and I'll type in all red so we can see my answers here and say, when I was 21, okay, I'm just making this up, but you want to try and, get a real story. Okay. So when I was 21, I was, going to college full-time and working 20 hours a week. That part's true. I was eating poorly and found that after one semester, I had gained 20 pounds. Okay. That's just like the facts, right? Okay, so what was the external struggle that you were dealing with? Okay, we kind of hit it right here, okay? So, I did not, oops, doing all red. Let's do red, okay, and 20. I had class each day, and I went, and I often skipped dinner to go straight to work. Okay, then what does that mean? So this is where you do the internal. You say, I knew I was eating poorly, and I wanted to change. But I didn't have the willpower. I think that's how you spell it. To change my eating habits. Okay. Okay, moving right along. Okay, so what was the wall or the problem, which I think we already kind of hit on. Let me look. Some of these are really close to each other. Okay, so it's basically, what did you do to try and fix your situation? I set a timer every night to try and remind myself to eat on schedule, but I forgot. But I forgot or ignored my watch, right? Or something like that. Okay, now this is where the fun part comes in. Now the character is going to have an epiphany. Then one day on spring break, I was hanging out with my friend, with my girlfriend Chelsea. She told me she was losing weight without hardly trying, and she was down 10 pounds. Okay, so what was the plan? Okay, so there's like a transition. You say, I couldn't believe it. Let's see, I couldn't believe it. I wanted to lose weight too. So I set out to do what Chelsea was doing. We joined, let's see. I joined a Facebook group that had a bunch of ladies, a bunch of supportive women in it that were drinking the shake. Slim Shake. Okay, then you're going to do an opposition, and you're going to do red. Oops. Okay, at first, Okay, so at first, I wasn't sure I liked the taste of Slim Shake. It seemed gritty and wasn't very, I don't know, tasty. Then I realized I was mixing it wrong. And Chelsea showed me the right way. And it tasted amazing. Amazing. Like pure chocolate. Like pure chocolate. On a stick. I don't know. Like pure chocolate gold. Whatever. Okay? Okay, so what was your end result? Okay, so remember, we're just trying to keep it simple, you guys, but there's just a progression here. I'm using a lot of emotional words. I wasn't sure, there were supportive women in here. So you're telling an emotional story from an emotional person's point of view, right? So just a normal person has, don't mean like overly emotional, just like that they have emotions, okay? So the achievement, what was the achievement of your result? So after drinking Slim Shake for 2 weeks, I couldn't believe it. I was down 15 pounds, and that's with me accidentally skipping a few shakes. Okay, then what was the final transformation that this person experienced, right? So if you're doing this, you would say, now it's been 1 year and I am down 30 pounds to my target weight. And I am so thankful for finding, it's too bad this isn't a real product, for finding Slim Shake. Okay, so you could basically, so this is it right here, you guys. Okay, now that you have your story, and you might laugh at this, but man, I tell you what, I'm going to read it out loud to you, and I just want you to close your eyes and listen to the story I put together here and tell me if this doesn't move you. Okay, I want you to pretend you're on Facebook and you run across this post and this picture of this pretty girl, and she says, this is what it says. When I was 21, I was going to college full-time and working 20 hours a week. I was eating poorly and found that after 1 semester, I had gained 20 pounds. I had class each day and I often skipped dinner to go straight to work. I knew I was eating poorly and I wanted to change, but I didn't have the willpower to change my eating habits. I set a timer every night to try and remind myself to eat on schedule, but I forgot or ignored my watch. One day on spring break, I was hanging out with my girlfriend Chelsea. She told me she was losing weight without hardly trying, and she was down 10 pounds. I couldn't believe it. I wanted to lose weight too. So I set out to do what Chelsea was doing. I joined a Facebook group that had a bunch of supportive women in it that were drinking this shake called Slim Shake. At first, I wasn't sure if I liked the taste of Slim Shake. It seemed gritty and it wasn't very tasty. Then I realized I was mixing it wrong, and Chelsea showed me the right way, and it tasted amazing, like pure chocolate gold. After drinking Slim Shake for 2 weeks, I couldn't believe it. I was down 15 pounds, and that's with me accidentally skipping a few shakes. Now it's been 1 year and I am down 30 pounds to my target weight, and I am so thankful for finding Slim Shake. Okay, so what you want to do, you guys, is the fun, easy part, is you want to do just a little bit of an introduction at the top, and you want to do a call to action at the bottom. And this is ready to go in the newsfeed. Right? So if this were a Facebook ad, I would write an introduction, and you don't want to ever call out like, attention homeowners. You want it to be like, have you ever, I would probably open up with something like, you want to ask a question. Have you ever wondered if your weight loss journey is too hard, right? Because like that answers, last year I thought so too. And I want to share with you a story of how I came to be. Or something like that. Like this isn't like, okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to put the whole story here. And you're just going to copy and paste everything from there, here. And then down here, let's say, because you're selling the shake, right? You would say, if this sounds like it's interesting, or something to this effect, interesting to you, and you would like to try Slim Shake for yourself, click the link, or you could say click the button, because Facebook, click the button below, and then to learn more or shop, whatever the button says, that's what you want to type right here, to try a free sample today. Okay guys, so there's your ad. And then what you want to do is, now we're going to go back to, one more thing we're going to do here is put what they call the headline below the ad. We're going to go back to this layer right here, and we're going to say, okay, because we're talking down to people, like not down to people, down the ladder to people who are, let's see, we're doing insecure was our word. Okay, so now they feel insecure. So what we're going to do is we're going to write a headline that might be like the equivalent of discover how I lost weight. Discover how I reached my target weight in 1 year. Okay, so what you don't want to do is Facebook does not allow you to do claims like on other, like you can say if you did it, but they really don't like a lot of weight loss examples. So this would probably be perfectly okay. And I tried to write the copy that would probably get it approved, right? So, but you just want to be very careful with claims. And so you never want to say you can too. Hopefully I didn't do that in here. I couldn't believe it. You can too. You definitely, so you definitely don't want to guarantee results. Okay, so what you can say, if this sounds interesting to you and you would like to try it for yourself. You see, you notice I did not say if you would like to lose 30 pounds yourself. No, don't do that. Do not do that. FTC will come after you, and so will Facebook, and they'll get you shut down. Okay, so you have to say if you would like to try the shake for yourself, but you're not going to promise results. Okay, click the button to learn more and try a free sample, or click off today. Okay, all right, you guys, I hope that made sense. I hope this is exciting for you. I hope you had some ahas here. I know it's kind of a lengthy video, but well worth it. And I will drop a link in the comments section I have a resource that you can get for the Epiphany Bridge for yourself. So if you want to do that, I mean, this is literally an entire ad right here. Now it's ready to go on Facebook. So, all right, you guys. So thanks for tuning into this one, and I'll see you in the next one. So take care. Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's content, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Be sure to tap the bell for notifications every time a new video is uploaded.